tuning in to another week of Swerving to the Lane with Britt and Gang. This week I have Bri and Cal. And we're going to jump straight into Truth or Shot.
Oh my God.
So the first one, would you continue a date if their teeth fell out in mid-conversation?
No.
What?
I would talk shit with you gonna be in the group chat.
Nah.
You're not finishing your date?
I mean, me, I probably will, but that's just.
No,
that
the
shit
fuck?
threw me
Why
off.
would I finish the date with a nigga that's toothless? That makes no sense. And I gotta chew your food for you?
Does the teeth fall in the food or something
Is it
like
all
that?
the-
Oh my God, imagine it fell in the food.
That's what we gotta have. You gotta
Imagine it fell with the
try to
waitress
put
hands
scenarios
to bring
in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have felt like, oh shit.
I feel like that person will end up wanting to leave the date themselves because I'm gonna have mad questions and I know they're gonna feel uncomfortable as shit. Like
I'm gonna be staring like.
I'm gonna have so many questions.
So
Like
you just gonna have your teeth in your soup?
Now you're gonna have me looking at people's mouths. Every time I go out now, I'm like this.
to wonder if it's real or fake.
Yeah, is this gonna fall out? Like, I've seen dentures, you know, my pops have dentures.
What if they got one fake
so
tooth and they just pop out when they eating chicken?
Oi.
in my chicken?
In your plate.
Oh, no.
Same hotel in your plate.
Like, check
I'm picking the tooth out.
No, I'm not touching that. No.
I'm putting the tooth to the side and finishing about it.
You a fat ass bitch.
Yo, fluff corona, that's even worse. You know what I'm saying?
That shit nasty. Alright, next question. What would you do if you're on a date and your date started farting in the middle of the dinner?
Man.
Nothing?
Probably loud.
Yeah?
Can you hear it? Is it silent?
Obviously, you know that it's happening.
Sometimes you don't.
I mean,
You
it's
probably
loud.
First off, no. Because if we eating dinner and it's a silent one and I start smelling something.
First of all, if it's silent, you gotta play that shit off. Like
Yo, dead ass. Play that
who
shit
admits
off.
to a silent stank fart? Like,
All right.
who does that?
Here's the deal.
That's like admitting to robbing a bank. Who does that?
If she smells it and I smell it, but nobody else can smell it at the point, then we're gonna let it rock. But if the aroma just keep on kicking and kicking, then we have to figure shit out. We don't have to call it quits on that.
Because it's just you or me.
Because then, you know, when you're around somebody that's farting, sometimes you feel like you're doing it, but you're not doing it. You're subconscious, like, damn, I stink. But it's somebody else's farting.
Yo, that's dumb.
It's in my upper lip.
Nah, I hate those parts where you can like taste it in your mouth. That's so, nah, that is not
Those
the
are the egg farts.
Sure. All right. What would you do if you and your date are out on a nice summer day and you're walking in the park and she goes to walk ahead of you and you notice that sis had a whole period accident?
You better tell me. You better be my nigga and say, babe.
Let
the kid take my sweat off.
The grassy special, because that's interesting. Like, you see a whole red, like
A period thing? You better wrap your fucking sweater around me.
What if you don't have a sweater?
towel.
It's a summer day.
Cover
it's a
my
nice
ass
summer
with your,
day.
cover my back with your front,
So,
babe, we out.
Normally I would have an extra shirt, because, you know, I don't want to travel around with my book bag. So I probably would have wrapped it around and like, yo, we're not going to clean this up.
Like, period
bathroom, then we
topic.
come back outside. Same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real nigga shit, man.
Now, is this a fresh period stain? Like, you could tell Shorty just caught her period, or is it like
Like a mess. Like she just caught it and it's a mess. Like
Okay.
High school special.
No, because I just thought, like, you saying...
not a dot, nigga. Like no, a mess. Like she
No.
just caught it. She ain't realize it, and you know.
I like, yeah, cover her.
Bloody
I'm
Mary.
thinking, like, it's an old period stain on Shorty pants.
Ew,
Like,
if it's an old parent stain, I got questions, bitch. You don't know how to wash your clothes properly? What is you talking about? An old period
Yeah, we
stain?
can
Fuck
go
out
laundry
of here.
together,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
nasty.
This
We
is
go
be out here
laundry
with
together.
Alright, next question. Have you ever had a job romance?
A job romance.
Ooh. Oh! Wow. So I'm the only real G.O.G. over here, huh? Okay. How do you feel about thumbs and butts, and would you do it for a few bands? For a few...
So
for
like,
a few K, you not gonna let somebody stick a thumb in your butt?
no.
I'll do that shit.
It's just a thumb, bro.
No. Like, man, money
So if
doesn't.
they offering you a meal right now for a thumb in the butt, you're not gonna take the thumb in the butt?
No.
You're violent for a meal. I'm taking the
No.
thumb in
There's
the butt.
certain things. There's just certain things I cannot know. I cannot. Nah.
Bro, a smooth meal just to put a thumb in your eye?
No.
And it'll be
That's
right.
crazy.
It won't be
The
a
only
dry
thing-
thumb.
That's
The only
crazy.
thing that goes in my butt is a washcloth and toilet paper. That's it. Nah, come on. Shit. This is the thing. This is the thing with females. I'm sorry, but because y'all females be with everything. I don't understand that. Y'all be with everything. Y'all be with.
Look, first off, I don't really like the bookie hole play. I don't really care for it. But for a few bands, just to take a thumb
Y'all
off
did
my
not
eye,
hesitate. You was like, yup.
yeah. Hell yeah. How you want me to do it? You need me to toot it?
Oh
How you want it?
Niggas said, how you wanna do 2 thumbs? Be double or nothing?
Oh,
Like,
no.
the fuck?
The fuck? That's crazy. I thought at least like,
I feel like a meal. Come on now.
right, a meal, boy.
Somebody doing
How
something
you
on
want
right
me to
now. Stick a
position?
thumb in your butt. Like,
Make sure you get that Vaseline.
your mother gonna be like, son,
Just it's a beautiful
it doesn't
outfit.
fit.
Just. I was like, nah, fuck out of here. So for this week's go to hell topic, the person that I chose is Mendices. Did y'all see the clip online that's circulating?
You didn't say nothing bad.
You don't think he was wrong? Did you think he was wrong?
What was the topic?
All right, so they're doing like a relationship thing for Love and Hip Hop or whatever.
I've seen
And
commercials,
yeah, and Yandy basically asked him like, "Would you be able to hold me down if I did the time that you did?" And Mendices was basically like,
He did not say no.
he didn't
said, I
say
don't know.
no, but he said, "I don't know," and she was like, "You don't know."
How you
And then
gonna
later
know?
on, he tried to clean it up like. The reason I said I don't know is because you never know when you're put in that circumstance. But I
That's
feel
true.
like Yandy held it the fuck.
All right, but you're
down.
asking.
See?
Hold on. She's asking a question about prior to him. Like, you can't sit up there and say, "Oh, well, because she did that." All right, he should. Maybe in that time, his mom wasn't there. So, with that being said, you can't fault him for saying, "I don't know how I'm gonna do." Let's be real, ain't no nigga waiting for their bitch to come home and do it.
No, and I feel like that is.
no bitch
And
gonna
I feel like that's
do
such
big
a
and have a
problem.
nigga at home waiting for them.
I feel like that's such
I
a
mean-
problem.
Faithfully.
I
Bullshit.
mean, Papoose, you know what I'm saying?
Papoose held it all the way down.
Papoose was not faithful.
Papoose held it all the way down from Remy.
Yeah, him and Rem probably had an agreement. I promise you. No way in hell. I'm not doing a bid and my niggas at home not doing a bid.
But here's the thing with that.
If they love you,
Here's the thing with that. See how
There ain't enough
I just felt like the way I feel about it is.
baby.
Guys be so quick to say they want a ride or die, they want a female that's gonna hold them down. They want somebody that they know is gonna always be there if they gotta do a bid. But when the shoe's on the other foot, they quick to be like, "Nah, I can't do it, baby." Like, are you shitting me?
That's why.
for in case of in DC, whatever like that, I feel like him saying what he said doesn't mean he wouldn't do it. I feel like when you get asked a question like that after what he went through,
Right, you
being
don't
away
know
from
how
his
you're gonna
family and
do
shit
it.
like that, it's like
It's
his
hard.
mindset is like. But you always gotta think like you cannot expect somebody to be just like you.
Nobody, first of all, nobody
any
knows what they
aspect of
really
life.
went through.
Exactly. You
Like,
can't-
everybody only knows what is seen. Nobody knows what they really went through.
so for her to
So
ask
you
that,
don't know
I
the issues
understand.
that they went through.
I understand why she asked it because she did hold it down.
Nigga
of course.
said he was mad that she wasn't picking up calls every time he called. Like, she's not supposed
Alright,
to have a
but-
life outside of him being in jail and locked
But
up.
I'm in the
respectfully,
box.
we don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
She's
Yeah, he
raising
did a
kids.
bid.
She's
Alright.
doing businesses.
Alright.
She's fighting for other people's freedom.
Alright,
Getting maced in the face and all that.
She was also half naked in the yams.
She was having her hot girl
Right.
summer, but she still been
And her
holding
nigga
it
was
down.
behind bars, so I
And
wouldn't know either.
But she was still holding it
I wouldn't
down
know.
to him.
I wouldn't
You're
fucking know.
bugging.
The fuck? Why would
You're
I want to come
bugging,
home?
bro.
Like, it's and no nigga's gonna want to hold their bitch. I'm not saying it's not gonna want to hold their bitch down, but it's rare
Very close to me.
that a nigga is gonna hold a bitch down that's doing a bid. That nigga's not putting books. He's not putting no money on your books. First of all, they don't even know how to cook if a bitch ain't home. So what makes you think he's gonna come up with all this? All of a sudden, he knows how to put fucking money in your books. He gonna make sure he make every visit. He not doing that.
He probably felt he was on the spot too. You gotta think about it. He's on a whole TV show and shit like that. Like
Right.
the fact that his personal life was out there like it was, you know.
Right. I think he answered honestly, and people want him to say. People expected him to say yes. Nigga, no, that's not reality, bitch. I don't know.
And then the kiddies, man.
That's
Respectfully,
just
I don't
fucked
know.
up. That's
No,
just
it's not.
fucked up.
It's not.
On a male's part, yes, because they always want a woman to be by their side and be
Bitch,
their
how these
rock
bitches
and
really
hold
be
it
holding
down.
their niggas down faithfully when they go in the bed? Let's be real. These bitches that be fucking niggas on the low when they niggas in the
So
jail.
we can't sit and generalize it as it is because sometimes these girls ain't shit anyway. You know what I'm
Exactly
saying?
my point. You still holding a nigga down and still doing him dirty while he in jail. So what? By him saying I don't know, bitch, I don't fucking know.
He's being honest. It's like you
Exactly.
can't fault the man for being honest. See my brothers, we can't even speak our minds sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We get crucified for it.
Bitch, if your man's in 10 years right now, you telling me you holding him down faithfully. 10 years flat right now.
Oh no, me and him already had this conversation. 10
All right,
years.
10 years.
10
That's
years
a
of my
bit.
life. That's 10 years of my life that you expect from me. Because then I know my man. That nigga's gonna get more time added on to him. Because he got a temper.
So he gonna get an extra 30 days every 30 days.
It's not gonna just be 10 years for him.
Let's not even talk about that anymore, okay?
He's a thug. He's a delinquent.
Not a doing.
It's gonna be a problem. Like,
Stop talking about my brother like that.
so I wanted to get into this week's topic by starting off asking you guys, do you look for someone who is passive or do you look for somebody who is aggressive?
In what sense? In the relationship?
Yes, relationship wise.
Aggressive.
I look for somebody that's aggressive. I don't want somebody that's passive because I feel like I'm aggressive.
I like passive aggressive.
Yeah, somebody has to
Like
be
I like
totally
you to
opposite
be.
of
I like
me,
you to be
'cause
soft
I'm
sometimes.
chill. I'm
just
very
not all the time.
nonchalant with my shit, so I'm like this. Okay,
So you feel like you're passive?
I'm passive.
He's okay,
Because it's just
passive.
And how do you feel? I'm aggressive as fuck. Yeah. See, I feel like I'm aggressive as fuck. So if I deal with
But I like
somebody
somebody that's like passive aggressive. That's what balance me.
no, I can't have somebody that's passive aggressive. Like I like somebody that's just as aggressive because I feel like that aggression matches my aggression, so we balance each other out.
And then y'all be calling each other all types of bitches all day.
But then
That's
at the
fine,
same
but that's our
time,
love language.
but at the same time, that doesn't always work out like that.
That's our love language. What did you talking about?
2 peas in a pod. But at the same time, it doesn't always work out like that because I had women be very aggressive with me, and I'd be like, okay, so you really about this, whatever like that, and then you reciprocate later on, and then they like, you know what I'm saying?
They don't like it.
They fold, they crumble and everything like that. So okay, this is why I say what I say about women. It's like they want it, but when you apply the pressure, they're like, oh no.
Alright, so what we do, man?
But I mean, but then there's the ones that you don't know about that secretly be like, oh man, but you don't know about
Every
it.
bitch like a little aggression, okay?
Of
Don't nobody
course.
want no pussy ass women.
Of course, you know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like,
I need my nigga to want to kick over my ice cup in the summer at least one time. At least one time.
Do you feel like
I know
because you get looked at a lot as like the good guy? Do you think you get passed over a lot because of the good guy?
Friends over, right?
I do, but then I gotta switch. I do, but at the same time, it's like the older I got, doesn't even faze me like that because now everybody thinks I'm friend zoning everybody because I don't want to be like. I have
Because
girls
now
coming on to me.
bitches really want a good nigga.
They be coming on to me and I'm like this.
Niggas like,
Oh my God. You don't even know me. Stop. Don't do that because I'm not gonna get into something where I feel like I'm not gonna put my all in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very passionate about. You know what I'm saying? If I fucks with you, I fucks with you. If I like you, I like you. I'm not gonna, I like you this day, and then I'm like, nah, on to the next.
right.
So for them to come on to me crazy, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not used to all this, you know what I'm saying? But then, I don't know. I was put in the friend zone back in the day, but now I'm putting everybody else in the friend zone now, so it's like, I don't know.
How would you guys feel knowing that your spouse had a freaky past, but now with you, they choose to be refined?
Can I get a shot?
I'm been like,
It's like that one right there.
I'm been like, when did you find Jesus?
Yo, you got something to say over there on the sidelines? Oh, okay. Because I just wanted to know.
I sure do.
All right, so come on in. Say your
I'm
piece.
gonna do it from here.
All right,
I'm pretty sure they can hear me.
Say your piece, my man. Say your piece.
Don't be an ex-hoe and then try to be godly with me, alright? I need that same hoe you was last summer, okay? The one I saw twerking and busting it open on a stripper pole, alright? I need that bitch.
Like I said, when did you find Jesus?
Word.
We gotta put them.
I don't want
Fuck
this
out of here. I
girl.
found Jesus when I got older and mature.
And it makes up what, like from 25 to 30? What are you talking about? Where's the after the twins? What are we talking about? Cause you talking in front of me now, so I'm like this. What
give
are
me
you
a
talking?
timeline.
Give me a timeline. You talking? I'm here now, so you're not gonna be like.
Yo, I hate y'all. Nah, I had to ask that question because me and my man, we was having a conversation earlier, and he was saying like he feels like I've kind of like toned it down because when he hears like past stories, he's like, yo, what the fuck? Like it's certain shit that I did in my past now that I'm looking at like I will never do that now. But to him, he's looking at it like, fuck out of here, you was letting your freak flag fly. But not with me when I act like a church lady.
And I will understand where you're coming from, but like at the same time, like especially I'm fucking married.
I just feel like you live in you
I
learn.
understand.
I feel like, first of all, if you're married, you need to be just as nasty today as you was back then.
10 times worse.
Everything. You shit me?
For your
We're doing everything. Everything, so shit don't get boring.
Right.
Like, if you was nasty back then, you better be nasty now.
So how do y'all feel about involving toys in the back room?
I don't fuck with toys like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Maybe another person.
You know what? That conversation about threesomes have been popping up so much.
Like another
lately.
female. My nigga was with it and the bitch was with it. I'll be.
You know what? When it comes to the threesome,
I think there has to be guidelines. Like, he's not
that's what I was
fucking
about
her.
to say. Like, it has to be guidelines.
She could give him head. He's not eating
He's
her
not,
pussy.
I'm
And
not
you can't kiss
comfortable.
the bitch.
Right, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
That's too intimate for me.
That's too intimate for me.
What kind of boring
That's
ass
why I
threesome
feel
is that?
Because the point is
Get the fuck
that
outta
we're
here.
supposed to, we as a
We gotta feel
couple smut
comfortable.
her out.
Right, we supposed to be
She's
sweating out
supposed to
her.
be, me and her are
Yes,
supposed to be
we.
sweating you out.
I'm supposed to be hating it too. I don't just want it.
Oh no!
You ain't got a guideline.
I'll be like,
I
can see
said,
it in your
If
eyes.
that's the case, y'all wouldn't feel the same way. Guys would not feel the same way. If a female said, "Babe, I want to have a threesome with another nigga in the room,"
It's not a
Y'all
threesome, it's a train. Okay?
it's
Fuck outta
technically
here.
a train when two females is doing it on
Bitch, you
the
get a train
yeah,
ran
but
by
my
two
thing
dicks.
is,
First of all,
Okay?
time out.
he's right. A threesome is technically two girls, one nigga.
No, it's
A
not.
train-
Yes, it is.
A
First of all,
train,
time out.
a train is technically one or more persons. So if it's two
First
girls
of all-
or two guys, it's still
First
considered a
of all-
train.
Yeah, shut your technical ass up.
Wait, I've never.
Nigga said,
It's a
fuck the
train.
technicalities, bitch.
Two niggas,
If me and my
one
nigga,
train.
if me and my niggas having a threesome, okay? No, you're not eating her out because that's intimate. No, she's not kissing you. That's intimate. She can suck
I
your dick.
agree.
You can hit it from the back, bro. You ain't even hitting the missionary. That's intimate.
Oh, nobody want to look in your eyes. I'm gonna hit it from the back anyway.
Right.
We good.
I
You look in my eyes when you hitting that shit. Hey.
I wouldn't feel right with seeing my man fuck another bitch in front of me. I'm gonna want to fight.
Your eyes should be rolled back behind your head because she should be eating your box. You shouldn't be paying attention to me.
It's a whole, you know.
That's the fact. Shut the
I
fuck
guess this is why I'm not ready for a threesome.
Childish as fuck.
What's your take on it,
I mean,
Cal? What's your take on
Me
it?
personally,
I have to know the bitch.
me personally, I hope I don't run into my wife that was with all that. You know what I'm saying? Because then I feel like it's gonna be very like, oh god.
But I feel like there has to be
Because
understanding.
then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be under fire. Because if I do something that she wouldn't want me to do to the next one, I'm like,
no, but there
fuck.
has to be an understanding. That's conversations you have to have.
Because when you're in the
beforehand.
moment, like when it comes to sex, when you're in the
When
moment,
you're in the moment,
there's
you
no
just be
rules
doing
for
shit.
anything like
Yeah.
that. You can't even set honest for shit like that because you're in the moment. It's like there's no rules for that shit.
That's true.
No, don't be too.
I be like, you told me I can't look at
Because
her
when
eyes.
we
I
fucking
can't do
nigga,
that,
you
like-
thinking about what you about to, you thinking about your next move. So, you ain't about, don't be intimate. That's the whole thing. When you having a threesome, you intimate with your partner. Y'all supposed to be slutting this bitch out, not me and this bitch slutting you out. We not doing, like, me and a bitch could be intimate, you feel me, to turn a nigga on. But when it turns from you going from you fucking shorty, now it's going into intimacy, you rubbing her and
like you
doing
wanna
shit the
make
same
love
way
to
you
that
do to me.
bitch. We got
I'm gonna
problems.
kick you and this bitch the fuck out. And beat y'all up naked. Fuck.
First law.
Why
Let's keep it all the way funky.
She's so
Let's keep it all the way funky. A lot of these niggas out here these days is boasting about how they want to have a threesome, but don't got enough dick for a threesome.
Don't even got enough stamina for a threesome.
I do.
I'm gonna sip my drink down because you trying to get fucked up, sir.
This aggression, this passive
When the
aggression.
Henny's in the system.
We can tone the passive aggression down between y'all two. Like I'm beating them both up. They walking out naked. You but
They might look like, who the nigga in the background talking shit?
They won't want to know.
They know it's your husband, Brittany.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
So I wanted to know: do you guys feel like being the good guy equates to money? Because a lot of times it's perceived like the good guy wants to buy your love versus, you know.
No, I think the bad guy mostly wants to buy your love.
You think so?
I think when niggas don't really have your best intentions, they tend to flaunt, like, they tend to, like, try to buy you versus really trying to get to know you.
See, I've always had a reverse where it's the bad guy that, you know, it's the hood nigga. He's looking at it like, well, you want me. You know how many other bitches is on me? Like, they don't feel like they got to put in that work to prove to you. Where I've had guys that are the good guys that I've overlooked that is willing to fucking kiss the fucking earth that I walk on.
Yeah, but that's different, though. You talking about putting out money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. To me, I feel like the bad guys a nigga will take you and just flaunt. Oh, I got this, just to get some ass.
That's the new
just
age.
to get pussy.
That's the
A
new
good
age.
nigga.
That's what I was about to say.
A good nigga is not gonna flaunt his fucking money, bitch. I work hard for my money. I'ma spend on you if you're worth it. That's a good nigga.
But there's a lot of times that the good
but if
guys
I really want to get to know you, or not even get to know you, if I'm really for you, then a good nigga don't have a problem with spending bread on you. Niggas that are not technically don't have the right what do you say? Intentions, right? They'll fuck around and be like, oh, alright, bitch, alright, I'll get you this, I'll get you that. I got the money for that. They quick to spend. How many bitches do you know be tricking on niggas? They just giving pussy. That's like me, a nigga. You just fucking a nigga. And you getting racked out. Birkins, all this. Meanwhile, you got the nigga that really wants you in the cut. Yeah, he's still spending his little check on you, whatever. He's still putting out for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you too busy looking at this fucking scammer nigga. That's temporary bread. You thinking about the bigger thing.
It's a new age.
So no, I think the bad guys
It's
would
different.
be spilling.
How do you feel?
It's a new age because same what you said, the quote unquote bad guys, scammers and stuff like that, they flaunt the money.
Not bad guys. Don't call them bad guys.
No, the way you do. I'm just quoting what you
The
said.
hood niggas are going to change to the hood niggas.
The hood
The bad
niggas.
guy.
I love them niggas.
I love me a hood nigga.
Some niggas don't want to be used.
Yeah, I understand some guys don't want to be used. But you know, a lot of the time the good guy gets looked over because, you know, they're the ones that really want to put in the effort. But because these females these days are so attached to
Money.
the image, the
She
image
said it right,
of
money.
Yeah, the money, the attention that he's.
Materialistic shit. These
Yeah.
bitches want a nigga that's gonna just, oh, what can you get from me? I'm not giving you all. Bitches mentalities be like this. You fucking with a nigga, right? You fucking with a nigga. I'll meet you today, right? I'm not gonna give him pussy for like a week or two. What the fuck is a week or two, bitch? He gotta spend money on me
Know
for
your
a week or
worth.
two.
Yeah.
For a week or two, he gotta take you out on a $400 date for you to give him pussy. You You can have a nigga that signed up here, fucking took you out on a $40 date, invested time in your stupid ass. You still ain't gonna have no pussy, but you gonna give a nigga that just spent mad bread on you for nothing. Ain't even talk to you half the fucking day. Ain't look at you twice. Was too busy looking at the next bitch in the restaurant. But you gonna give him pussy because he got money. That's how niggas get bitches, money. It's a new generation.
Since you the good guy, do you feel like you've been overlooked a lot? Do you feel like girls?
Of course, of course, a lot. And I learned from that shit. That shit just made me more like, whatever. I've been like,
Calvin always been that one that always, when we was younger, my nigga would have racks in his pocket. I used to think the nigga was a scammer or a drug dealer on the side.
No, he's just smart.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Not spend nobody on no bitch. That's a front. No. These niggas will not. They will pay for pussy. They can have $200 in their shit and spend $150 on just to look good and know they gonna go home broke. Just cause they paying for pussy.
At your wage.
At your wage, right?
I like that. At your wage.
Yeah, I feel like just this generation now.
It's different.
It's so different, and I feel like they're so much more focused on chasing clout that they not even looking for genuine love. Like, they not looking for real relationships. Like, it ain't real. Like, it ain't real. I feel like they don't look for real love.
It's hard to find. Right now, everybody's, their mind is brainwashed into...
Unless it's somebody that, like, really knows you or somebody, like... I feel like nowadays...
You can't really meet nobody new.
You can't meet nobody new. I feel like somebody you already know.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be someone that knew you from a time.
Yep, and then come back, yep.
That know you, like, know certain things that tick you off.
That knows you.
Feel some way, and knows that, okay, if push comes to shove, this person's gonna know how to deal with me in this situation, and vice versa.
Accountability.
And then, but now you meet somebody.
I really treated to join the episode and stop talking about the sideline.
But when you meet new people, it's like, okay, fuck. You think it's
to me, new people is too much because you got your guard up.
Yeah.
You got your guard up. You're not really letting it down. You got your standards set too high because now like, you always when you meet new people, you always thinking about the old shit. So you thinking about I gotta do better. So necessarily you looking in one category. Oh, this person may have this better quality, right, and this person, but they're not necessarily still a better person for you. So I feel like getting to know someone is really fucking hard.
This is when
trying to really date and fall in love with someone you just getting to know is difficult.
It's not. Not in the sense.
It could be.
It
could be.
No, it's not.
It could be.
Why you figure?
It's not.
Why?
Most people feel like you have to go out on dates to actually get to know people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can stay in front of your stool and just have genuine conversations before you even ever go on an official date.
It's a key thing.
You have to know if you actually want to.
It's definitely a key thing, yes.
You gotta know if you actually like the person. Like, if I can't have a conversation with you before I even go out with you, there's no point of us going out. Most girls take me out so we get to know each other. No, I actually want to know if you're a ratchet hoe before I take you out to a restaurant.
Because or not even that. I want to know if I actually, because one thing I hate, and I always say this, for dates, like my first time dates, I always say that I don't like to really go out to eat because I feel like it's awkward. When you just getting, I feel like a first date maybe to go out to eat should be with somebody that you already are familiar with. You know, like.
It's not like you're scared of intimacy.
No. I'm saying it like this. When you go out to eat,
that's what that is.
When you go out to eat with somebody, I feel like
it's scary though.
When you first are meeting this person for the first time, our first encounter, it's a lot of pressure. Now you feel like
you don't like the pressure of it.
I don't think anybody likes the pressure. When you're going out on the first date, you're already nervous. And I was like, damn,
it's not about comfortable. Yeah, it is about being uncomfortable.
But wait, can I finish? When you go out to eat, like for the first time, you're getting to know this person. It's a brand new person. It seems a lot of pressure. The conversation may be a little awkward. Sometimes it goes well. The conversation just flows. If it's like that. Personally, for me, I would like to let's do something active. Like, let's do something that's like that could get us out of our comfort zone. Not sitting there stiff.
I can agree with you.
No, let's do something that's you. After a while, we're gonna be like, alright, we having fun. Now we getting comfortable. Now you're gonna see how my goofy side, I'm gonna see your goofy side. You know, we're gonna really get to see each other's personality. Because when you go out to eat for the first time and you just get to know somebody, let's be real. Bitches don't be liking to eat the way they really eat. Most bitches, they be mad at steak. Oh, I'm gonna order a salad, bitch. You know you want a steak.
Nah, that can't be this nigga.
I don't have a problem.
I know.
Our first date, she was eating a burger.
A burger.
She had a whole
Disgusting.
fucking sauce on her shirt and all that. Like, this girl's crazy.
Alright.
But I would say what she's saying is, like, me personally, the older I got, I realized this. If I can't have a conversation with you, I don't want to go out with you. If I do have a conversation with you and I feel like I like you, I want to go do something
That we
fun.
could approach it.
Let's go go-karting. Let's go bowling. Let's go paintball shooting. You know what I'm saying? Let's go skydiving.
Right,
Let's see how
do
crazy
something.
you are. But it depends on the person, because now the comfortability have to feel like they have to trust you.
Mm-hmm.
But now this is not an intimate setting no more where it's just face to face.
Right.
I have to find out who you are. Let's
Right.
have fun. If I can't have fun with you, I don't want you.
My thing is, before you be intimate, it's not about being afraid of intimacy. Before you go to being intimate, I had to be comfortable enough with you
Exactly.
to be intimate.
Word.
You can't throw me in a situation now, it's in an intimate setting, now it's awkward. Whether I say it, whether you say it, it's awkward.
True.
And even people be like, we gonna get this awkward shit out the way. Nigga, no, after you say that, it's still
It's
awkward.
still awkward.
So,
I feel like that's the worst thing that you can say.
let's
on a
get the
one-on-one
awkward
setting.
conversation.
Let's get the
off
awkward
right.
conversation. Now, bitch, you just made it even more awkward.
How old are you?
Stupid.
Do you
How
have
old are you?
kids? Where you from?
Like,
What's your
just
parents?
let
Like,
it
come
go.
on.
Let it be genuine.
Those questions should really be
Interview
asked on the
questions.
first day, because
No.
now it's gonna pit a defense.
It
up.
should just come organically.
Yeah.
Right.
So while we having fun and we talking about regular shit, the conversation's gonna come up where situations pop up. Oh yeah, I gotta go get my daughter after this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't know you had a kid. Yeah, I have a daughter, or I have kids, or this what it is. Because now it's more naturally and it's gonna pop up. But the problem now is, like I was having a conversation with my wife earlier, is a lot of people like, oh, I want a guy that have no kids, but you have a kid. Are you dumb?
I was like,
I feel like people need to match, have an open mind
Definitely
and
don't like
be
no
realistic to
doubt.
their standards.
Word.
Like, stop trying to go for standards that's above and beyond and expecting for somebody to settle for what you give. You can't dish out something and expect gold. Like,
Talk about it.
Think about it like this, right?
be mindful.
If you find a single man right now,
It's rare.
between 27
It's rare
to
with
his
no
30s,
children.
right?
No,
Look,
children
look,
is so rare.
Look, 27 to his 30s, right?
right.
He's single, no kids, good job,
Live
You
alone, call,
got
all that.
everything is on. Now,
Something wrong.
you live home with your mama, you might have your own apartment, you have a kid. You know what I'm saying? The question is,
That's
what do you really bring that you have the right to downplay and say, I don't want a nigga with kids. I
But
want
you
my
know
kid
what?
to be our kid. No, I want my kid
No,
to be our kid.
I agree with what you're saying, but you also
I hear what you're saying.
gotta be open minded to the fact that a lot of guys be on that same type of time. Talk about they want a female that got X, Y, and Z, but ain't bringing shit to the table.
Right.
What are you bringing to the table? Don't expect one thing out of me, but your expectations is above and beyond. And your ass is still in that home with my mom. You ain't got no car. You got your 3 kids visiting. You rotating baby mamas. Like, come on, how you trying to bring that to the table and think you talking about you want a female that got
What I said
her own
earlier,
and is doing for herself?
Act your wage.
But that's acting your wage financially. You gotta act your wage
mentally.
all together, mentally too.
Just
Like,
because I didn't say financially, look, act your wage. It don't matter if it's mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying, financially. Look, you know what you attract. If you an ancient nigga that don't got nothing,
Get you an ancient bitch that don't got
word.
nothing. Period.
Go to the project.
Keep
Go
it on
find
the
somebody
same
that got
level.
shit going on for themselves. But if you over here, look, if you don't work, you on the block all day, you a fake trapper that could barely do it, and you think you're gonna go
get
meet
you
a
an Ivy League
Look,
bitch.
right, but
you think you're gonna meet a chick that she's in school, she's a nurse, she got her own crib, her own car, she take care of herself financially. You physically,
You love the nurse.
financially, you can't do shit for her. So if you find a girl you can't fit, I mean not physically, but financially do nothing for, she's independent, cool. Now the next best thing you can do is match her.
Right. Match her
Ambition.
energy.
Match her ambition, her financially, you know what I'm saying? Her goals, her ambition, something.
Ambition
You
is
can't be the
number
nigga
one.
that have no ambition on the block with your homies every
Every
day
day and not
and
want to do
think
shit.
that this bitch should want you. Yeah, you might be attractive. They might like the aggressiveness, right?
But behind closed doors, don't know bitch want you.
Yeah, look, no, they might want you.
To
But
the
the problem
outside,
is,
no, to the outside, it look good.
To the outside, it's looking like you
But
got nigga.
inside, it's like, when you really with a nigga, you be like,
no, that's what
damn,
happened.
what
That-
the fuck?
You know what the
I
problem
got
is?
hoodwinked.
Look, the problem with the girls is, y'all realize that shit too late. You're already pregnant by this nigga. You should have realized this shit months ago. You liked it, the hood nigga that wasn't shit, that was on the block telling you, yo, shorty, you got the fat ass all day. You know what I'm saying? Come here, mama. Like, I like that idea, right? I like that energy, right? The problem is, this
Not
same
me.
nigga don't got a pot to piss in. He lives with his little sister. Nigga halfway homeless.
Oh my god.
All nigga, look. His, look.
No, I mean,
All his friends are scammers, so he might have some clothes. Shit, he might be holding his homies' clothes. You just got tricked off the image and gave up that pussy. Guess what now? Now you're pregnant by a bump.
When I was young and dumb, I fell for that one time. One fucking time.
I was just
And
about
to this day, if I see that nigga, I'm running him the fuck over. Big facts. I'm running you over. I don't have my man run you over, but you getting ran the fuck over. Okay? That's why all your shit was outside the window, and I gave you clothes to the
Nigga
crackhead.
said, bitch.
Corvette.
Oh man. This generation is crazy. I tell you, generation.
What's the next
is-
question?
Yo, the next question is, do you feel that there's a good side and a bad side of both sexes? So like, you see how we females most of the time we like hood niggas. I feel like for the guys version of our hood niggas is the model type bitches, the IG bitches, the the
Fake body
bitches, the
bitches.
fake body bitches, yeah. Do y'all agree?
I mean, if we're gonna generalize it.
Oh, you said based on the good and the bad?
Yeah.
I can't say that that's good and bad when you, like, as far as, like, good bodies, IG, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them, they like the attention, that don't mean that's their bad side.
So basically, asking, you're saying, same way y'all women preferences the hood niggas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You feel the dudes preferences the IG models.
Yeah.
I can't speak for everybody personally. I don't like, all that extra,
I don't like fake bodies.
needles and stuff like that. I see all of that shit at my job.
I feel like it's a statistic or something. I don't know what the fuck is it. Yeah, it's
Like, I understand getting
I
into
know a lot
it.
of girls.
a statistic is somebody that most likely is going to end up in that predicament.
Right.
Today's generation, most bitches going to end up in that predicament.
The reason why.
Because
Okay.
bitches, y'all not let me finish. Y'all interrupted.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, girl. Preach on that.
The reason why is because a lot of people glorify the fake bodies.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people uplift it, like the long hair, everything is changing
I
nowadays.
mean, y'all get sexualized.
From when we was born, from when we was,
Everything. Yeah.
look, come on, we on 90s babies. So
Oh,
it's like,
right, let me speak on this
Whoa.
one. I seen this shit yesterday, right? When I took CC to dance class, right? I'm on Harlem and Drew Hamilton, right? I'm looking at these girls, they was like 14, 16, you know what I'm saying? Fake eyelashes, fake weave.
like I wish my
Like,
daughter would be wearing eyelashes
Yeah, so
at
look,
14.
think about this. These little girls look like
Look at
grown
these
women,
girls,
but
sis.
they don't look right. Like they're doing everything that
You
the
look
grown
like
woman
an
is
adult,
doing.
but you dead a child.
Yeah, so
it looks off.
You look dumb, but the biggest thing about it is, I look at women, older women that look the same way.
Right.
Like, you're wearing these long ass lashes that don't even fit you, right? Now, that looks dumb. Thick ass, long ass eyelashes, cool. You look dumb. Then you have some girls that it fits their face, it fits their personality, you can get away with it. Now, as far as fake bodies, I'm not gonna judge anybody that get a fake body. What I would say is, some people do it financially, some people do it because it's a self-esteem issue. So now you have, I know homegirls that model, I know homegirls that strip, and they know
This is a business.
It's a business move. When they do it,
business.
it's a business move. Now you
My
have girls
thing
that
is
know
this.
they just. But if you do it and you live a basic 9-to-5 life and you just got your body done just for attention, you knew that was a self-esteem issue.
Yeah.
You was ugly. Niggas was giving you attention. You did anything in your power to look better.
No.
Why I gotta be because she?
I don't think.
Ugly
Wait,
bitch.
come out. Let me. I don't think
Because I'm
necessarily.
getting my
Hold on,
360
no.
light bulb.
I think that when it comes to the surgery
And that's a
issue,
self-esteem
when it
issue.
comes to a surgery issue, is
Wife or
a
not.
self-esteem issue. Is I don't like this,
Yeah,
so I
my
want to
360
change it. And
light bulb.
every
Fuck
female, everyone
That's
has
not
a right.
self-esteem.
No, I said it's a self-esteem
Oh.
issue. If I say everyone has something they don't like about
That they would
themselves,
like to change.
everyone right that you would like to change. Now, if I got that bank that could change it, I'ma change it. Who gonna tell me otherwise?
I think you should go to jail though.
No, but there's
But-
a difference.
No, I think you should go to
I'm
jail.
not gonna drag it.
Why?
Because first of all, if I meet you after you got your body done, your teeth done,
No,
and I thought
time
this
out,
was who you
time out.
was, right? And I met you like that, and I thought this who you was, and I'm like, oh, I have a kid by this bitch. And next thing you know, our kid come out looking like Humpty Dumpty and Forrest Gump. I'm suing you. Okay, like you deserve to go to jail.
Nigga
Okay?
said, ma'am, this was false advertisement.
This wasn't you. We wasn't gonna have beautiful kids together.
Yo, what?
Like, you look like
my
Mr.
God.
Ed. Why would I have a kid with you, bitch? Like, what's wrong with you? They got the nerve to show me. Look, they got the nerve to show me after you pregnant the pictures how you looked as a baby. Bitch, that's not even you.
Oh my god.
That's not who I met.
I'm sorry,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say what I said.
No, the issue with you niggas is that you niggas, y'all talk all this. I don't like bitches like this. I don't like bitches like this.
But be liking them
But be the
bitches on
first
social
motherfuckers
media.
liking a bitch like that, fucking with a bitch like that, like.
Oh no, you got it fucked up.
No.
I will fuck a bitch like that, but you will never get a relationship out of it.
No. But when that's your problem, y'all think with the man downstairs instead of the man upstairs. Y'all end up getting stupid bitches pregnant, dumb bitches pregnant,
Ugly bitches pregnant.
Bitches, it's not even about looks. It don't have nothing to do with looks. It has everything to do with a mentality. The same thing with bitches too.
Brittany, you
The
my wife,
younger
and
you
I
are-
told you this before. Most bitches I fucked, I never fucked more than once. Because I didn't want no attachments to these bitches.
Y'all say they're not ugly.
So-
Now you see a picture of a bitch now. They ugly. They were ugly then.
No. What I would say is, I have
It ain't no
look,
glow
I
up.
have some ugly bitches under my belt. I got some bad bitches under my belt. I got some bitches that should have been my baby mamas or my wife under my belt. It don't make no difference. Okay? I told you, baby. Don't worry about this. You got this one. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, look,
I'm happy I'm sitting in the middle.
niggas know who they deal with. Sometimes some niggas are bums. They want to deal with the girl that got her shit together because she got her own crib. They know that she's settled. They will settle her. Like, she's set. Vaseline? What you need Vaseline for? Like,
I got studs. I'm good. But you got
Alright, look.
those, so I took them out.
they wildin'. But
No,
I'm going to tell you the
you
truth.
hear
You
what he said?
like,
You heard me say? Because I heard what you said.
Okay.
First
And we about to
jump you in.
We about to
No.
end this again. Like, we don't even want to incriminate
I'm
ourselves.
gonna say a lot of bitches don't deserve the dick more than once. And sometimes I'm gonna give you the whack dick because your pussy ain't that popping at the time. So it's like I'm really trying to end this and go about my business. I might fake the nut
Y'all,
and go
some
about
of
my
y'all
business.
dicks look they're gonna be popping at the time.
Thank you.
You heard what I just
Thank
said.
you.
Your pussy
That
don't
niggas is
deserve
popping.
the good dick. Niggas realize that once they're in you. I might want to end this quick and go about my business.
Y'all don't think that some of us want to end it? Some of the time, I'm pretty sure there's been females out here that be like, "Ooh, I know this nigga dick is good," and then you
And
go
you
to
get
do
there
it,
and that
and
dick
that
don't be
shit
good.
is so
I'm
trash.
pretty sure. Look,
You laying there talking to yourself in your head, wondering why the fuck you did this. Waiting, counting down the minutes and the time for it to end.
and I believe you because the same time with a nigga. Why would I jump in a box that it look like if you throwing a frankfurter down a hole, like a hallway? It's not gonna work.
No.
Don't get mad at me because you just had 100 bodies. My dick can't
Hello.
satisfy you.
Hello.
Hold it down. Do some keto. Do something to tighten that box up. Okay, this is your sixth child? Okay, I didn't know. But hey, shit happens. Tighten that pussy up. It is what it is, okay?
Yo, I'm a...
On that note.
No, but I'm gonna just say, I do feel like there is good and bad. There is good and bad on both sides. The reason why I say that is because I feel like a lot of the times, like we all said, guys do tend to glorify these bottle girls, these bad bitches and all that. But the part that y'all love to leave out is they're bad bitches with poor hygiene.
Pussy smell like fish tank.
Exactly. Pure fish tank.
I can't. Word, that's
Pure
like,
fish tank.
that's like a bitch that was stripping all night, and then you eventually think her hygiene ain't gonna eventually go
Yeah,
up.
it's gonna be over.
I'm like,
Yeah,
she's
so-
working. Like, that's a
I just feel like at this point,
I can't do strip clubs because of that. I'm like, it's not saying that you personally stink, but I can't deal or fuck with a girl that been, or not even fuck with. I can't go to a strip club where you've been shaking your ass all night, and then you come to me clapping that ass like that shit ain't gonna have no smell to it. Y'all niggas are nasty. I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit is nasty after a while.
Niggas still be
They doing whole 9 to 5s in the strip joints clapping ass. You think that shit don't smell like that
Niggas
after a
still
while?
be fucking ranky tanks and don't be telling bitches that they tanks is rank.
Right.
Like, what do
We
you
know
mean?
a few.
A few.
whoever the few is.
But there's a lot of bitches like that. Niggas think that. That's why I don't understand when niggas like, yo, I met the bitch at the club, you know, and I got it popping. Did she at least get in the shower? You met her shaking that ass crazy. She was the wildest bitch in the club. You took her home, and you think that pussy ain't gonna stink?
She's
Yo,
nasty.
wildin'.
You're nasty. Your dick is nasty. Everything about the environment is
It's
nasty.
nasty.
Y'all sex stink. Like, you know me walking around, you smell it. That's
Smell
no
like
problem.
moist rug.
But just
Like, that shit supposed to start in the shower. And you're gonna get it popping in the shower, like something like.
and tuna
How you get it straight popping straight from the
And
door to
so-
the bed? Like,
Oh man.
turtle
that ain't shit.
Nigga said leftover cat litter.
But it's very insightful.
Shit is bad.
Nigga said 120.
Nah, but
Where the bumps reside.
Nigga said the D line in the cut whenever they pee up when they drunk.
Oh no.
Yo, I can't.
Not the deal.
Nah, cause the D line be stinking at night. That's just stinking
Yo,
jungle.
it's crazy.
You ever come? You ever like
time
bother
out.
Dion?
The Tracy
like,
smell
smell
way
the
different
D-line
in the morning than it does at night.
It
It
really
do.
It
does.
like this.
At night, that shit hit. It be like, wow, MTA really good.
and I know they clean in the morning.
I
No.
did shit in the
It's
morning,
like that
bro.
because the train runs 24/7.
The 5
I
train
don't be seeing people
at
clean at
the
night.
hill don't smell like fabuloso in the morning. By the time I used to get home, that shit smell like bum
HIV.
juice and fucking urine.
It's that
I used to walk through like, oh
Somebody
my
had
god.
UTI. Like, bro.
Yo.
Yo, it's crazy. I be like, what the hell? Like, damn, New York City dirty.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question, right?
Yeah.
As y'all being females, why do you feel like the good guys get overlooked?
I feel like good guys get overlooked because a lot of the time women do look for somebody that is more aggressive, and I feel like we look for the person that's more aggressive because most of the time we're looking for that extra protection. A lot of the times with women, our issue is we don't feel protected. So if you get a good guy who's a pushover and very passive, that's not gonna always make you feel protected. And then it's gonna get to a point that you feel like it's gonna make you question, do he really care? Because he's so passive and he just lets shit slide.
Until they see it.
Yeah,
Right.
Because
What happens when what happens when that gangster is fronting to be gangster, and now you're in a bad situation, and they can't protect you because they can't protect themselves, and now you're just watching them getting stomped out.
I'm sorry, I
gotta
wouldn't
jump
know.
in.
I never had that experience.
but
A lot of niggas that be acting tough is really not tough. They
I've
be
seen my
faking.
niggas put in work, so I can't speak on that.
I'm not
First
gonna
one.
speak on nothing because
Don't talk about me. But it is. What
I'm
it is.
saying like I can't speak. I don't relate.
Look,
I had to jump a cab driver.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
That nigga got his eyes beat by a cab. How you get your eyes beat by a cab?
Your baby daddy was pussy.
Wait. According to my
I'm just gonna put it out
calculations,
there, like
according to my calculations, I'll be making.
he needs some karate classes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pump fake it, okay?
Oh shit!
I mean,
Yeah.
Wild card? Oh no, wrong moment. Okay.
in Jamaica it's 1 o'clock.
It is what it is. But shit happened. This is what I said. People pick and choose their fights. They pump fake where they can get away with. You know what I'm saying? So don't act tough and act gangster. And then when you run into a gangster, now you're soft. Now the thing about soft niggas or passive niggas is, nigga, I might be quiet because I don't want to kill nobody. I know how I used to be and I know how my anger is. Nigga, you say the wrong thing to me, I might knock you out and snap your neck. Now I'm locked up because I was trying to mind my business.
I like that though.
I was trying to mind my business. I was trying to be the good guy, and you wasn't respecting that. Now we're in a situation where you niggas trying to rob me.
So you feel like people respect disrespect?
Yes. Like, look, I say certain shit to you, and you respond to certain shit when I'm trying to be nice in a good way. Once I get aggressive and say some aggressive shit,
Yeah, it's scary.
you want to be aggressive back. And the problem is, I like that freaky shit. That turned me on.
That's
But-
our love language, baby.
Yeah. But the problem is, if it was other people, it would not be normal.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we know each other. We've been dealing with each other going on 10 years. So it's a different situation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
What happened, Kyle?
To defend my good guys, back to what you were saying.
Yes, defend the good guys.
The
Because I
passive.
feel like they get so overlooked.
I understand
They
why
got
you get.
very, very psycho-ish for a second.
I love it though.
Sometimes it's gonna be like that. Niggas gonna respect it. Niggas
what
gonna
you
respect
saying-
the good guy.
Nigga said I'm loose to the
What you
toilet,
said
so-
is totally true, and it's partial to the good guys. Because for me, for example, like, yeah, I'm passive. I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking.
passive, I'm not pussy.
But I've never run away from nobody. When people need me to hold it down, I hold it down. I'm not, we're not moving nobody, like, and shit like that. And a lot of people respect me for that. Cause the fuck, either you gonna get your ass whooped or you gonna whoop that nigga's ass. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
You know some crazy shit about that situation. Like I can say that even with my homies. You know what I'm saying? Like it's situations where I'm not the same person I was in my teens. Like remember I got shot at 19. You know what I'm saying? And I realized everybody's not there for you. So my response to a lot of shit don't be the same. Now, the one thing you can say about me, if the shit pops off right then and I'm there, you don't have to ask who got your follow-up. I'm right there. There's a group of niggas, nigga pop, I'm popping. It's an automatic response because that's how I am. It's not gonna be, I have to think about it. No, I don't give a fuck if I don't even like you and we walking together. Nigga, we're gonna get it with these niggas, even if they were just after you. But the problem, it don't be like that with a lot of other niggas.
Don't.
Like, my energy is based on I don't give a fuck who it is. Shit pops, you with me, we're popping. Now, you'll think that the passive nigga is this or you'll think the tough nigga that talk the most is like how I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
Shit pops, niggas is running.
Out of sight.
You like, oh, I don't really fuck with that nigga like that anyway. You know, the shit popped off. You know, niggas pull out the grip. Niggas did all this. Niggas will make up a whole story.
Sir,
Look,
No, but it's true
niggas will
though.
make up a whole story how tough they are. This is why y'all women need to stay with the passive guy because those passive niggas got a pass or they have a side to them that y'all haven't seen yet because they didn't let you see it
And I've
because they haven't need to
two
be
people.
seen.
Like, scared two people.
I've scared two people because they never seen that side of me before. And like, granted, I'm not a violent person. I'm very like, I don't like all that. The only time we was violent was on the rugby field. We doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Recreational shit. You know
Football,
what I'm saying?
regular shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's like, people are gonna like, yeah, I'm the nicest person in the world. I am. But it's like, and most of the time I'm with women. I'm the only guy with
so you look like the softest nigga in the room.
So,
But in reality,
so
you might be
at
the
the-
toughest nigga in the room.
and at the same time, I used to get people just try to come for that, but at the same time, I'm like, okay,
He's a target in the club. Do you realize that? The one nigga that's with all the pretty women in the club, They're gonna look at him like he's the gay nigga in the club, or he's just sober. He's not gonna look at it. If he's with 5 women, they're not gonna look at him like, oh, that's her man. Niggas, they try to talk to you in front of him like, yo, homie, yo, chill, let me talk to like, that's my wife or that's my woman, nigga, like, fuck you mean? And now it shocks them.
It be you creep niggas that be doing all the trying to talk to them like that, and I be like,
they don't understand why you blocking it so hard. Now when you have to come out of character, it's a whole different story, because now it's like, I'm like that with my homegirls and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those joints like, we out in the club, everybody's drinking, I'm not letting you get there. You know, I ain't letting you get there because not everybody hold their liquor the same. So if you go home with the wrong nigga, if you know you wasn't sober enough to go home with them, I'm not gonna allow you to go home. You could have been sober and we having a conversation. You're like, yeah, this nigga's whack, this nigga's home combo. Now you got a few drinks in you, they come up to you, now you're ready to go home with him because you can't handle your liquor. You gotta respect the nigga that knows you, that's willing to protect you. You know what I'm saying? So that passive nigga that's watching all that girls look over like, oh, that's just like the bro. Nah, that need to be your husband. Y'all overlooking the nigga that really take care of you, watch you through any situation, that's willing to, anytime you call him, he's there. That's the nigga y'all need to be with. Y'all keep worried about the niggas that, he's wearing his man clothes, he's a fake scammer, he can barely do that right, they don't got their own crib, car, nigga barely have a state ID. Why the fuck do you want a nigga like that? Most of these niggas be making under minimum wage when the minimum wage is $15. This nigga still making $12. How you a trap boy and you taking packs off other niggas, bro? You got it fucked up. Most work is cheap now. Like, you're not even good at that. What you taking a pack for, to be a bum? Oh, God. And then you be owning the nigga that you taking the pack from because you can't even do that right. Oh, most part.
And like I said, like being a dude that's around women all the time in scenarios like in locations, clubs, parties, and that like that. And like you took me to all them parties, hoods I've never been to. Like I'm like 15 years old. I don't know shit. I don't know shit, bro. I'm like this. What the fuck? I'm not from here. Like
I'm in Bed-Stuy, near Breezewood, Howard Ave.
I don't know
what
you are.
Cool. These are some fucked up areas, right? But you'd be surprised what comes out of these areas. There's a lot of good-hearted niggas, a lot of gangsters. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of gangsters that know how to treat women. You know what I'm saying? The problem be niggas be overlooking the people that they need to look at. Oh, you from this area? Nah, I'm good. You be like, shit, you don't know me. Like, I could probably not even be involved with anybody in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be a 9-to-5 nigga. I have sisters, I got a mother, I got a grandma. I worry about all the women in my family because I always had to grow up protecting them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my mentality on women, it will always be different from the nigga that grew up on survival. We have a lot of fucked up parents that didn't teach their kids how to love or be loved, or they never felt love. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas that you be like, are they trying to swindle? Yeah, because they watch their mother growing up swindling niggas.
Swindled or swindling niggas, you're right.
You have to realize the conversation we had earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like, based on the generation, right? Where they be like, oh, I feel like men should do all this. It was a time when that was alright. But that was also a time when women couldn't work. It wasn't no equal pay. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the family was intact to crackhead, and now you have crackhead parents. You might have one or two, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you just had one, and you have the mother that was sober. Mm-hmm. Now she has to raise her family. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had to be strong. So now this is the part where in 2021 where independent women really
it's all about giving and money. You're seeing a generational gap.
Yeah, because now in 2021 it's more single, strong women that know I have to support myself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And they be like, well, if I get a man, he should do this for me. No, he shouldn't. No, he shouldn't.
But you still have women that nowadays is, I feel like our generation it's probably the last generation that we have parents that was like, we probably have the occasional single mom that, you know, had to raise her own,
Mm-hmm.
or we probably had like most of the moms that like raised their own,
Mm-hmm.
but we really had that last generation that was like, you had to teach your kids a man should still play his part, but you still have to be independent. We kind of in that gap. I feel like today's generation, though, from us versus now, these little girls are gonna be fucking codependent on niggas. Cause that's all people idolize. It don't got shit to do.
Alright, so bringing that part up, the question I had was, how do y'all feel when it pertains to gift giving? Because you're saying that you feel like these females are going to be dependent on men.
Yes.
But a lot of the times it's because the guys start off with giving excessive gifts.
No, that's not why.
They're trying to buy you a lot.
Listen, look off of what people idolize nowadays. What young females idolizing are, when they look for a man, they're looking for a man with money.
That's a fact.
What can you do for me?
Ask any 16, 17, 18-year-old girl what you looking for in a man. A man with a job, a man with a car, a nigga that could do for me.
So then my question to them is, what can you bring to the table?
It's when the old, like, I'm gonna be honest, when you really talk to females, they be like, what can a nigga, alright, but what are you bringing to the table?
I'm good for that.
Half these bitches probably ain't finished high school. Half these bitches probably pregnant before high school. Now you ain't got no, right. Baby daddy probably done dipped off because you young.
Locked up. 9 times out of 10, you probably like the hood nigga.
Now you probably got most of these girls nowadays are having multiple.
They be single mothers and teenagers. The problem be, what can you do for me? Bitch, what can you do for yourself?
So think
I don't
about
need
how many
a
girls
bitch
are
I
in
need
that
to take care
mindset
of.
now. And think about what these kids are gonna be when they start having kids.
Think about what women say. I'm not raising no grown ass man. Yeah, I'm also not raising no grown ass woman. If you're a grown ass teenager or not a teenager, right? And you have kids, right? They're gonna grow off of you. The problem in this generation is a dying generation. We barely remember what our parents taught us coming up. You know what I'm saying? Or more of our grandparents. Me, I'm gonna say my mother because, like, look, when I say my mother, because my mother had me at 45, so she was older. You know what I'm saying? So if my mother passed away tomorrow, the biggest thing I always worry about is, what do I remember? What did she teach me? You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, I remember some of her cooking. I remember some of her morals. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna bring that with me, even if I don't live by it. I remember it. I will teach my kids it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go by it, but that don't mean it's not right. At that moment, it's not right for me, because we feel like we're bigger than the situation. So in reality, it's like, this generation right now, if I'm not gonna say mothers, if their grandparents die, right? How much tradition are we gonna have in the next generation? Most of these bitches was in foster care systems.
Most of these bitches don't know what a real Christmas is, what a real
They think the most expensive gift. They think the most expensive gift is something, and then I realized it's about the time, the thoughtfulness.
But then you want to know what? A lot of bitches ain't gonna realize that until they're really struggling on their own when they really have to set that tradition.
No, the problem is they're never gonna know it.
No, that's when bitches are going to. Well, that's when it's gonna kick in.
It's gonna hit them.
I gotta do this, I gotta do that, because now it's like, for me, I feel like I didn't know what that shit was until I had a kid. When I had a kid, now I feel like, alright, damn, every Christmas gotta be something. Mm-hmm. Every Thanksgiving gotta be something. It's family oriented. That's what was. Even if I don't do something personally,
we talk about that a lot, because he didn't grow up with, like, as much of the traditions like we did. Like, our family is very family oriented.
No. Let's correct this, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say this, right? Me growing up, my mother was a crackhead.
Oh,
my father was a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? My mother got clean right before I went to junior high school. You know what I'm saying? And she cleaned herself up. But minus what she didn't have, my brother Ronald and my sister Dawn, they didn't raise me with. family traditions that they grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the one thing I would always give my sister Dawn and my brother Ronald, RP, you know what I'm saying, is they kept certain traditions alive because of me or their own kids.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald ain't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? So I was basically his son without being his son.
Mm-hmm.
My father was always in and out of jail. So when I had my first Sega, my first Super Nintendo, my first 64, PlayStation 2, Xbox, that was my brother. You know what I'm saying? My sister Dawn, Saucony's, Mountain Gear, Dollface. Like,
yeah, but that's
that
what I
was
was saying.
for her. Like if it wasn't for my brother and sister, I would have never had a lot of shit that I had because growing up traditionally wise, you have to remember a lot of kids grew up in the crack era around our age. Y'all was lucky because y'all didn't have to deal with it.
That's what I was saying. I was
did.
trying to say, like, our family, when it comes to our family was always, like, extremely family oriented. So we constantly had get-togethers at the house. Like, it don't matter if it was a birthday or a holiday, like, constantly having get-togethers, constantly making sure, like, the family is together for any occasion. Like, they taught us to be a unit. We may not always like each other, we may hate each other, but we come together as a unit. Like, a lot of families these days, they don't have those type of morals. They don't have those type of memory. A lot of people don't even have memories with their family. So they search for that in other people. So if you have a female that's not used to getting anything, you have a female that's not used to seeing a guy giving the female the attention that she needs, she's gonna go look for it somewhere else when she gets older.
Like, you're definitely right. Because me, like I said, the way I grew up, it wasn't really a father and mother in the same household situations.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew me personally, and you, like I said, you're my wife. Before you was even my wife, you was my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
We was dating. You saw how I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in treating the person you're dealing with right. Doing what you can for them. And I'm saying don't go more than your pay grade for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now I'm not gonna sit here and go for a $500-$600 date, and I know I got bills in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta act your wage or sit this one out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with saying
Some
that.
niggas be trying to prove themselves.
I tell people I'm going to sleep, man.
Yeah, like, think about this. Some people really be trying to impress the person they with and not realizing when you're down, they're gonna leave you. So you're trying to impress the wrong person, bro.
Yeah.
You're trying to impress a bitch or a woman, let me say,
A female
when you're trying to impress her and do everything for her, but 9 times out of 10 they're not gonna do that for you. They're really gonna hold you down. So if you get into a tough time and you're down on your rent, some females are gonna help you, but you're gonna realize who's really there. Because the women that you doing all this for, trying to impress, buying flowers for, taking them out on these $500 dinners every other week, they're not gonna hold you down the same. And that'd be the problem. Stop trying to impress these hoes and get with these women, because now a woman is really gonna understand that, look, well, I know my man is going through a hard time right now, or he's paying all his bills. He got bills. Mm-hmm. He's taking care of his responsibilities, right? And he's making sure all that's good, and then he still makes time for me. I know when he's getting right, because he's focused on getting right, that, things will change. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It be girls, no matter what you're going through, they don't care.
That's true.
They're like, oh, you can't buy me a new Birkin bag?
Let's talk about
Alright, fuck you, because I'm gonna go fuck with the scammer. Guess what? That scammer is going to jail in a month. Mm-hmm. Now when he's gone, don't call back to my door because I'm the worker, okay?
Hold on.
Let me talk about these women. I like how you run the women, you know what I'm saying? You said the dudes go for the women, not the girls and everything like that.
Look,
wait, hold on, because this is where the maturity factor comes in, and I like to bring that up because I work with a lot of women, young women, older women. I've noticed a lot of young women. They're pretty mature. They're really mature. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about certain shit. They will ask you about certain shit, and you be like, oh, okay. You'd be surprised by their response, how they say it to you. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you got your head on your shoulder. You've been through something, because everything is about experiences. I feel like maturity is about experiences. If you didn't experience shit, you're not gonna understand. You're gonna come out, and then somebody that's been with it is gonna look at you like, yeah, you're so mature. Why am I talking to you about this? Long story short, a lot of older women are not as mature as they seem to be.
Age don't mean shit.
It doesn't. And I feel like I need people to
That's
just rest that.
That goes for both sides. Let's keep it
No,
focused.
I'm just saying.
That goes for both sides.
Women expect more from the
I
men
need
because
that to be out there, because
these niggas be young as boys.
people use maturity as your age. Your age is your maturity. No, it doesn't determine your maturity at all. Because
Really
I had spoken to young 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds, and their head is like, okay. And then I speak with older women, they're like, being around bushes, doing all the other, little kid shit. He say, she say shit. I'm like, wait, you're a grown ass woman. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Me and my brother talk all the time. Like, nigga, we realize in our 30s, shit have changed. We can't be the same person we was in our teens and our 20s.
Yeah.
You have to want more. You know what I'm
have
saying? Like, so if you don't want more, even in relationships or even dating, the dating terms change per season based on the age. With dating in this generation is always gonna be different. Young girls are taught to go for the niggas with money, go for this, because they can do this and that.
No,
but the
don't
problem
say that.
is,
Don't say that.
They
The
are.
newer generation are being taught
I just said this new generation now. So look, the problem is now with these young girls, they trying to look older than what they are. They trying to get their bodies done and be more than what they are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want people to like them for who they are. They want people to like them for what society want them to be, right? So now, for the most part,
society.
the niggas that get looked over 9 times out of 10 are the niggas that are good guys. The niggas that work the 9 to 5, the people that stay out the way. They're not in the club when you see in everybody's picture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These are the niggas that you barely see.
I'm out.
When you have these conversations with them, oh, you know this person, you know? No, I don't. I don't even run in these circles. Because now, the problem with that, the people that you feel like is popping, that's all in the clubs, the club promoters and everything of that nature, guess what? A lot of these niggas are bums.
Woo!
They live with their baby mothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Scary.
They use their homies' clothes. And let's say they do get a little money. These niggas got kids that won't do nothing for their kids, but these niggas got the flyest motherfuckers on social media. They need to readjust their living situation, right? Don't downplay the man that works the 9 to 5 that don't wear Yeezys, okay? I might wear some Air Force Ones. I might wear some Adidas, you know what I'm saying? You might be flying to me, but guess what? In my bank account, you nowhere near me. Guess what? If your girl don't buy your sneakers the week, how fly are you gonna get?
Mm-hmm.
Don't hurt their feelings like that.
I'm gonna hurt their feelings because in reality they live on females, and they be talking the toughest, the most flyest shit in the world, but they're leaving out the fact that yeah, I got the new Yeezys, I got the new Jordans, yeah, I got the newest name brand out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Who's buying it for you? Because obviously you don't work. You are a club promoter. How much are you making per night? It's 5 of y'all on the same promotion. How much are you really making tonight?
I'm gonna need you to buy this Henny bottle, that package, all this package, these hookahs. You have to get that whole section.
One promotion is probably gonna be based
That whole
off the
section.
same situation, right?
Yeah.
See, I probably all gonna have to split the same amount to split it equally, right?
I call
So
Ricky.
cool. So how are you buying? How you buying all the latest Yeezy? Alright, I forgot. Y'all buying fake shit without even knowing.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
what they call it, AAA plus. That's what y'all buying. All that good fake shit. Trust me, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like easy I'm not going to no outside dealer or nothing like that. I'm going straight to that app.
First of all, if your sneaker plug don't got a direct line with that company, your shit's probably fake. Exactly. Let's cut it out. You're not fly. You was just a fly nigga getting ripped off, but you're still a bum. How it works? I don't understand.
I want to see the receipt.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
What store did you buy this from?
Yeezys, but not from Adidas. Heard you. Let's see how that works.
Can I see your bank statement?
I can't. So what's your take overall on dating someone that's opposite of you?
Opposites attract.
Yes, it does.
Me and you was always different. I was in the streets when I met you. Look at me now. I'm more of a homebody than you that ever thought I would ever be.
Gotta love them homebodies. I'm a homebody, but I feel like
opposites attracting. How do you feel about it?
When it comes to opposites attracting, I feel like it's a good thing, but I also feel like in the long run, that'd be the thing that people tend to pick at. So, like, say you're dealing with somebody, and our topic today was basically the aggressive over the passive. Now, say I start dealing with someone who, in the beginning, they love how aggressive I am. In the long run, they look at it like, bitch, you need to, like you be telling me I need to chill the fuck out, I need to relax. You wish that I'd just be a little bit more passive.
The reason behind it is because at this point, I'm calm. I try to be calm.
I'm calm too, to a certain extent.
No, you don't understand. I'm calm now. Okay? The way you act make me want to be the person I was, and when I go there, you don't like that person. Because now I'm too aggressive. Like, chill, you wildin'. No, bitch, this is exactly what you asked for, right?
sorry.
You like this gangster shit, right? Don't push that. Act exactly how you want it.
Oh,
Don't act gangster when you know a nigga calm, and then when I bring that gangster shit out, it's a problem.
I do not be having a problem when you get gangster.
No, because that's when it turns you on, right? That's the
That's
problem.
not love language, though.
That's not a love language. That's a psycho language. Nigga, you got problems. It's a big ass difference. Like,
too many Lifetime movies to know where this is heading.
I don't believe in fatal attractions or that. Like, I don't feel like I need to get aggressive. Like, so if I be calm and this is the person that I'm trying to be now, don't provoke the person I used to be. That's women's problem.
The person that I fell for was the one that was aggressive and matched my aggression.
Alright, cool. That's the same person that was punching niggas in the face and doing wild shit. Now,
A wild card.
when time change and niggas get older, shit will always change. I don't want to be that person I used to be. I'm trying to be as far away from that person as possible. Please don't bring that person from me. Don't bring me the person I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be another person. I'm trying to be a better person.
So
don't
you think
bring
that you have
person.
to grow.
Yes.
It's all about growth.
Yes, it's about growth. So please don't bring that teenage, early 20s out of me because you miss him. No, I don't miss him personally because I lived him. I had to go through the bookings through these times. I had to go through prison during these times. I had to beef with everybody at this time. Like, it's a different time. I'm trying to be the nigga that's about his family, about his woman, trying to change and not trying to go back. I'm just trying to grow. So now when you feel like just because your panties ain't getting wet for me being the normal person I am now, it shouldn't be a problem.
That's right.
Because you should always remember, I could always be that gangster when I want to be. But the problem is when y'all don't see him, it's a problem. Y'all trying to provoke it to get out so y'all can get aroused out of the situation. But y'all don't realize where it put the man in his mental state. He's trying to suppress most of this anger or aggression. You know what I'm saying? But you're purposely pushing his buttons to get that out just so you get your panties wet.
I need y'all to listen in. I hope y'all took all that in.
What's your take on it?
I hope y'all took all that in because see, my brother just spoke his mind about his situation, his, experience, which much men don't do that, Everything's bottled in. I feel like a lot of things bottled in because we feel like we have to. And me personally, I'm a sensitive motherfucker. I cry at movies now. Since my grandmother passed away, I cry at a lot of movies.
You cry at movies?
No, I cry when I watch certain movies, and like it brings tears to my eyes. I can't.
Oh.
And yeah, I do that. So like, but with that being said, I don't speak a lot of things that's going on with me. A lot of people still be like, Calvin, you're good, you know what I'm saying?
Men not supposed to.
I still, like, as sensitive as I am, as much as I do share, I don't speak on what's really going on in my head, like how I feel mentally, because I feel like at the end of the day, I don't want to be a burden to, you know.
I do that and I'm married. Like, people don't understand. You really don't want to tell people what you're really going through or what you're really thinking.
I feel like we get looked at way differently. Like,
You're being judged.
That's my biggest insecurity. Because I feel like at the end of the day, you know, I always feel like nobody understood me, period. That's my biggest insecurity. So my mental aspect, more mentally, like the older I get, it's like, yo, like more and more within myself, in tune with myself. But at the same time, there's moments where I just sit there like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
I deal with that all the time. And it's crazy because, like, I'm married. But the problem with that is she would never understand what really goes on in my head. Because it's certain things to protect myself and to protect her. It would never be said, spoken of, and certain shit I would deal with inside myself. Because sometimes you have to heal yourself before you even speak about it.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to normalize men being able to vocalize with their feelings. If
Mental health.
Yeah.
It's mental health. You have to protect your mental health. There's a lot of people that don't know how far gone they are. How stressed out they are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need help, and sometimes the women they with don't recognize the signs that they actually need mental help, or at least a shoulder to cry on, or just a person to speak to. I don't need to go to counseling for this. If you're my woman, get my better half, I should be able to speak to you. A lot of men can't speak to their women about what they're going through because they feel like the woman's gonna judge them or they're gonna look down on them.
A lot of men can't speak about anything. Speaking from the good guy's side.
Yeah,
you know?
and they don't feel comfortable speaking to a counselor about it. So they're going to try to speak to a person that's close to them, but if the person close to them don't want to hear it, guess what happens? You don't have nobody to speak to.
And see how you keep everything in, right? Certain things you keep in. The good guy tends to open that shit up to somebody they think that they love, or they think that's the one they can trust them. You know what I'm saying? That's going to accept them for them.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like they're all in on them, the way they approach them and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they open up themselves. And then it backfires. That's the kind of shit that close a good dude, you know, good guys.
Any
like
guy.
this.
Any guy.
Well,
There's not even a good guy. Any guy. If I tell you something and your reaction is the opposite of what I kind of expect.
But you can't control people's reaction.
Yeah,
no,
you're right.
you can't.
But you also can control mine. Because now, if I opened up to you and your reaction wasn't as genuine or what I needed to be at that time, and is a negative response, I'm not gonna open up to you again. And girls don't understand this, or women don't understand this. If I tell you one part of me that nobody knows, and your reaction is negative, guess what happened? You not only fucked it up for you, but you fucked it up for the next few women I end up in a relationship with till I find that right one that understands.
Because at the end of the day, you'll be like, nah, fuck this. I'm gonna fall for the same trick again.
I'm never opening up again.
Can't open up anymore. And then at the same time, women, a lot of, not to say, just in retrospect,
Not to
women,
pinpoint. Yeah.
women tend to use that, like when they get that information from a man, that spot from a man where they feel like, oh yeah, he told me this, so I'm gonna take this. And he never told nobody else, I'm gonna take this and use this. And then inevitably use it against them, but like, oh yeah, I know this, that about this guy, so I'm like, okay, blah, blah. Boom. Hurt the man. I really hurt the man.
Now you done created a demon.
Hurt the, and it's like, this man pour their soul, even for the women too, because I know a lot of women. I know a little women pour their heart out to me, but whatever they tell me never is relayed anywhere else because they pour their heart to me. Like, I don't know why a lot of women like to tell me shit, but I know a lot of shit. I know a lot of shit, but it's like it stays with me. It's like, why am I gonna like whatever your personal you came to me is unarmed that you feel like you trust me and shit like that. I'm gonna take this and be like, it's okay. When you feel like talking about it again, then we talk about it. Other than that, the situation's over. I forgot about it.
Do you realize a lot of women create the demons that these men are?
Listen, hurt people, period. It's not only on women, because men do it too. They will damage a woman, and then be looking at the woman like, well, goddamn, why you so crazy? Why you act like that? Bitch, because you damaged me. I'm damaged goods now. Fuck? Ugh.
It's just like...
Look, hurt people. And
like I said,
nah.
Do you remember the first time?
Hey, can I just close it out real quick? We can finish this conversation off camera.
I was gonna say that. As a man, do you remember the first time that a woman made you change your outlook on a situation?
Oh yeah. The first time. I would have to say not recently, probably 4 years ago. I was in a off spot. I was in a down spot. Really dirty spot. I didn't talk to nobody. Nobody really heard from me. I was just working my ass off, keeping busy. I met somebody at the job, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that went near and there. Like, she opened up to me a lot of things. My whole mentality about everything changed. I feel like myself again, on to other stuff. And I was like, okay, I feel like but we can get through anything. Then everything happened. Boom, she should have known me anything. You know.
We'll wave it up?
No. It's not even as like she's a good like personally. See, that's the nice guy. But I'm like
that's the nice guy, and you always gonna be. No, she's a good person.
Nah, she is.
We just had a falling out.
Like she had a falling out. Like it is what it is. We don't fuck each other anymore. Like she don't talk to me, I don't talk to her. So it's like it is what it is. Like fight her. I don't care. Shit happens. I understand. You know what I'm saying? You're already like I don't care. Like I don't hold grudges. It is what it is.
Yeah, you would've got beat up.
Nigga, fuck that bitch. Look, I remember the first bitch that she turned me to the hoe I am today. Okay, I remember that hoe. Okay,
you're tired hoe because you ain't home no more.
Yeah, you're tired hoe.
Better not be.
I've been chilling, you heard? So look, and it's crazy because me and that girl is actually cool right now. But the problem was that, like, this is like niggas was 16. You know what I'm saying? I would never forget this because it was Valentine's Day. Females be so into what you do with other people that they choose to do you dirty. This girl did me dirty on Valentine's Day. Like, I remember, like, coming to her crib with balloons and all this shit. Bitch was in Brooklyn. I think I'm from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you had balloons?
Shorty wasn't home, and I forgot what the excuse was made for that date, but she was on a date with another nigga because she felt like I was out there doing with me.
You probably gave her vibes that you was doing.
This is a girl that I was chilling because, like, when I met her, it was one of those. I was good. I was chilling. You know, that's what it was. But I wasn't a hoe. I wasn't faithful. I wasn't a hoe. I wasn't in a relationship.
There you go. You already said you wasn't faithful. So,
but I got with her. Listen, what I'm saying. When I got with her, that was the person.
Y'all be thinking that just because y'all settled down in a relationship, that means we automatically think that you being faithful to us. Bitch, bye. If we know that you got whole tendency, you got whole tendency.
No. It's about thinking. So the problem is, right at this point, if it's to the point where you think I'm this way because you felt this, don't trust your feelings because your feelings are not always right. So if I was on some shit like, look, I'm trying to fuck with you, that's what it is.
Fucking research.
Alright, cool. You're right. Do your research. Now,
I wish somebody thought I was a hoe.
Yeah, like, word. Like, this is like, I'm 16 at this time, so now, nigga, I'm coming through with the balloons, coming to your mama crib, you know You know what I'm saying? I'm going all the way to Flatbush, Brooklyn. Her name was Jamela and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You hurt my baby.
So
You hurt my baby.
And the
You gotta
funny
fight.
shit, this is my homegirl right now. Like, we good.
We gotta fight.
You know what I'm saying? So she's the one. They be like, yo, what changed you to turn you into the person you was? I'll blame
That's
her.
not your friend.
No. Growth became.
That's not your friend. And on that note, we're gonna end this week's episode.
Wait.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you check us out on Instagram at @swervingtothelane_pod. Make sure you check us out on YouTube at @swervingtothelane. And catch us on the next episode. If you got any questions or topics that you want to DM, just send them in and I will look over
Bring
it.
me back.
We're gonna bring you back.
I'm coming back, you right?
Oh, please.